We left right after the hurricane had decimated much of Florida and many of the Caribbean islands. This was to celebrate my 39 years of teaching. We flew into Miami, ready to board the Celebrities Equinox. Unfortunately, our room at the Holiday Inn was not able to be opened, and we had to stay at the Intercontinental Hotel. The next day, we boarded the ship. We loved sitting at the back of the ship. This is the casino. Here was the dining room. And finally, here was our room. The main foyer was beautiful. There were many places to sit and relax. There were 2 outdoor pools and an indoor pool, which I especially loved, and so did Jim. This is the Sky Lounge, which is right at the bow of the ship. We enjoyed wine each night while we dined. Here's Jim's frog's legs. The ship was lots of fun. There was lots of sunbathing and swimming, especially in the spa pool. Here we go, past that. I think that's a live tree.
Getting too much reflection.
Oh, the dancing waters. Oh, that was a nice room too. Our first stop was to the Cayman Islands. It was fun to see the fishermen. They had brought in some fish. There were iguanas and lizards all over the island. Jim wanted to bring this green one home. Pirates are seen all over Caymans. And there's a ship in the background. Dad took a tender out. There was a snorkeling spot right beside the bar. Here is Jim's hat. A storm was brewing overhead when we got back. There was always lots to eat on the ship. We loved having breakfast on the back deck. Jim liked his desserts. The elevator took us to all of our places on the ship. One night, I was in a toilet paper unwrapping.
got John over here. That is an empty.
We were arriving in Aruba. It was beautiful.
Left, to the left, to the left.
Gotta go that way.
Everything was very brightly colored. The palm trees were wonderful. And the beautiful Dutch influence on these islands were phenomenal. Jim always bought a flag and a sticker for his scooter at each port. We would find a bar to have a local drink and connect to free Wi-Fi to see what was happening at home. We would take a taxi that would drive throughout the island and give us some information. This is Bonaire. There were many, many cacti. It was very rocky and hot. Here's a famous lighthouse. More cactus. And here's the town at night. Back on the ship, we always enjoyed ourselves, looking out at the blue waters. This was Curacao. I went snorkeling right off the dock. I saw amazing fish. There was a lot of coral. Here were some of the merchants' store. It was beautiful. These homes are many years old. We went across a long bridge. And really, the ABC Islands were very lovely. We went to the factory where they make the drink, Curacao. It's actually made from the rinds of a fruit. They use these rinds to make flavored Curacao. They distill it. And add flavorings. It's not just blue. They also make an air conditioner, which is a cooler down from the leftover alcohol. Here was our taxi driver. He gave us a good tour. We tried our luck at the casino but didn't win. Soon it was time to go back on board the ship. Could always tell where there was free Wi-Fi. There's the big bridge that we went over. It was a beautiful town. Some mountains. Back on the ship, we had lots of fun. At nighttime, everything was especially beautiful.
Everybody hands up.
from an outside cabin to a balcony in concierge level. They gave us a free bottle of champagne. Our last stop was in Jamaica at Falmouth. We were supposed to go to the Florida Keys, but they had to cancel it because of the hurricane. It was interesting. We walked beyond the port.
Okay, we're filming. Wants to be in camera. Gonna grab it. Okay.
We even had some Red Stripe beer out on the street. Here's Dad with his Jamaica flag and his hat. I had a swim. It was lovely. There's the ship right behind us. In the back, you can see the town of Falmouth that was very poor. Here is our room. It's a nice hall. A big king-size bed. It's rounded out. Lots of room. Well, we just had our canapes delivered at 3:30. Here's our balcony. Bye-bye Jamaica. It was rainy. Dad went in swimming. And here is Ugar. He was the best waiter. He was from Turkey, and he gave us much information and helped us all the time. Our last night, we had a beautiful sunset. It was sad to say goodbye, but it was fun to wake up in Miami.